One of the things that I've been teaching lately is, certainly for retail, I call it the 3 pillars of retail. I'm a big believer in like pattern recognition, and then looking at something and then understanding why, and then let's try to boil those things down. When we see something that's counterintuitive, why? What's going on there? And then what are the core of that? Like if you boil that down to the very few things. So for me, that's what we call speed to lead, thorough documentation, and consistent communication. And if you deliver those 3 things well, you're going to do great in retail or claims or virtually anything in the space, and probably a lot of different spaces. Now, I want my salespeople to get that phone call, get out there fast, speed to lead. Yeah. I want them providing thorough documentation. They're going to have to get on a roof. Yeah. And so now they all do that. And a lot of them, weren't necessarily comfortable with that, and that's okay. I mean, when I started in the roofing industry, I wasn't comfortable getting on roofs. You walk a few thousand of them. I put together like my CV, like my resume at some point, and I was trying to do the math and figure out, but I feel pretty confident that I've walked over 10,000 roofs. Wow. And so now, yeah, sure, you figure it out and you get comfortable. Yeah. But those guys, it took them a couple of weeks, and they're fine.
Yeah. They probably complained a lot at the beginning, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't excited, but honestly, a lot of them too were like, it can be a little fun. It's exhilarating. Yeah. There's a little danger.
You get the view of the neighborhood.
Yeah, you get to be up on the roof. You get to be outside and not stuck in an office or stuck inside the house. So there's a lot of things that sales guys like. I don't know if they love it, but I don't think they hate it.
Yeah, they kind of got used to it.
That's right.
Yeah. Would you walk us through that model, like the new model that you chose to follow? What is it like? Take it from the lead comes in, they're calling on the phone. Someone in your office, I guess, is going to take that, and then what's the next step? There's
a few steps in there, but we can fast forward through those. As soon as that phone call is done, then we're getting out on site as quickly as possible to do our inspection. Every inspection is done the same way, and this is something that I talk about with in classes and I teach. Most guys, the inspection process means they get there, they're like, hey, Mr. Homeowner, and they're throwing that ladder, they're trying to get up on that roof as quickly as possible, and they're just looking for storm damage. Where's it at? That's all they care about. I was in a class today, and I asked guys, if you do a roof inspection and there's no storm damage, how many photos are in that file? And there were a couple guys that were like, 100 or 150, but the vast majority of the room was like 15, 20. Like, what do you take pictures of if there's no damage? I'm like, well, that's a problem. Like, one of the 3 core things is thorough documentation. You've got 15, 20 photos. How are you going to have thorough documentation? That's the next step in the process, is to do a thorough inspection. And then we're going to sit down and present those to the homeowner. And there's a kind of a narrative there where we're offering them the same thing. Every single time we're offering them solutions to their problems. We're not trying to sell them. We're not trying to pitch them or steer them. We're not focused on what outcome we want them to choose. We're there to say, here's the problem you knew you had. Here's some problems that you didn't know you had. And here's different solutions for all these problems. The way we close is simply, which of these solutions are you most comfortable with? Which of these options are you most comfortable with? And one of those options that we offer is you can do nothing. Like, you can sign with somebody else, or you can just not do the repair work or the replacement or the claim. And that's completely okay with us. Very few people choose to do that. If you do these narratives and if you do the speed to lead and thorough documentation and consistent communication, they want to work with you. So they're going to choose one of those.
Yeah.